Hey, what's going on? Victor Chambers here, New Jersey licensed real estate agent and investor. And in this video, I just want to get a little more personal and tell you a little more about me. But first, if you're new here, welcome to my channel where I'm bringing you tips, strategies, and advice to empower you on your real estate journey. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm going to try to keep this brief, but as I said, I just want to give you a little more insight into who I am, where I come from, and how I got into real estate and why I got into real estate. You know, I've done other videos on this channel, but I'm hoping that this video would give you a little more insight into who I am as a person and a professional. And I'm hoping that as a real estate agent, investor, entrepreneur, and business owner, I will be able to provide value to you in whatever your endeavors are with regard to real estate. So first things first, I'm happily married to my wife of almost 8 years, and we have a very industrious 4-year-old son who loves everything Legos and Marvel superheroes. So kind of going back to my beginning, I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area, also known as the DMV, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, just in case you didn't know. My dad was in the military and my mother worked for the Department of Defense. I went to high school there and I was a rather standout student. I graduated the valedictorian of my high school class. So after high school, I went on to attend Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, where I studied and received a degree in computer science with a minor in mathematics. For those of you who don't know, Morehouse College is a historically black college and university with alumni such as Dr. Martin Luther King, Samuel L. Jackson, Spike Lee, and many other luminaries. And while studying at Morehouse, I was also able to work for NASA. That's right, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, for a couple years, after which graduating from Morehouse College, I moved up to the New York City area to work for arguably the #1 financial services institution in the world. Now, while there, I spent many years working directly with billion-dollar clients, meeting their technology needs. I credit this with grooming me to be client-oriented and client-centric in how I operate my business, specifically in real estate. That experience has served me well. I believe it will continue to serve me well. And one thing I would say is that I'm passionate about understanding the needs of my clients and being able to design and provide solutions for my clients. In 2011, while still working on Wall Street, I got my real estate license. Now, I took 2 weeks of vacation, went and took the class, and then went and took the test. And by the time I went back to work, I was a licensed real estate agent. I chose real estate because I knew real estate would be the foundation and a pillar of how I wanted to build a legacy and build wealth. I also wanted to take control of my destiny and not allow my destiny and my future to be defined by someone else. And you know, in those early years, real estate was, and it actually still is, quite a grind, but especially then as I was working full-time, a demanding job for a financial services firm. But fast forward to today, I've been a full-time real estate agent and investor for about 18 months. But across my entire real estate career, I've been able to do deals from central New Jersey, northern New Jersey, both as an agent and an investor. Northern New Jersey is definitely home base for me. Locally, I serve Bloomfield, New Jersey, which is a suburb of Newark, but I also serve the greater Essex County community. But as I said, I've done transactions across central Jersey and northern New Jersey, so I'm quite familiar with these markets. You know, with my background and experience, I don't consider myself the typical cookie cutter real estate agent. I tend to be very investor oriented, and I tend to advise my clients, whether they're buying or selling, through that lens. Personally, I purchased my very first home at a very young age and made many mistakes, fell into many of the pitfalls associated with a real estate transaction. So my heart is really to help people understand the obstacles and pitfalls that come with this real estate journey. But I also want to show people how real estate can be an amazing tool to build wealth and build a legacy. So I definitely encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'll be bringing you tips, strategies, and advice to empower you on this real estate journey. And I look forward to being able to provide value and exceptional service to you.